One of the enduring goals of IT organizations is to deliver more value and results with their limited resources. You want to do more projects and changes, you want to work on security and other things that will deliver more value and peace of mind to your customers. You want to do these things and you know you should be doing these things, but much of your time and money is going to firefighting, which can be very frustrating, especially when the firefighting is preventing you from implementing those changes that would prevent the fires to begin with. But you can do something about this without the need for big transformations. I'm Hans Laats of Ambertree, and we believe that leverage is the key to the solution, and that if implemented in the right way, IT self-help can be one of the most powerful applications of leverage that an IT organization can have. Unfortunately, there are still a few misconceptions about self-help. And with this video, we want to clear up these misconceptions and show you that IT self-help is not just something extra that you have to do because your customers expect you to. And to be clear, they do expect it more and more. But it is something that will help you do more of the projects and changes that you want to be doing. So there are three things you should know about IT self-help. The first is that self-help and self-service are two different things, despite that they are often used interchangeably and that often much of their implementation is similar. But self-service is more about automation and primarily automating service requests, while self-help is about making knowledge available to your customers so they can solve more of the generic issues themselves, and of course that they have access to the information they need to do so. Second, the second part that you should know is that the true purpose of self-help is not so much about cost saving per se, but about minimizing repetitive low-value work to free up resources for high-value work like projects. And the third point is that the value of self-help lies primarily in how it impacts the whole organization, not just the help desk or service point itself. To explain what I mean with that, I'm just going to use a simple example using some benchmark data. So in this case, I have a 3-level operations organization structure, and we have 5,000 tickets per month at our help desk. And of course, solving a ticket has a certain transaction cost, and that transaction cost includes the direct cost of analysis, dispatch, and solving the incident or the request. But it also includes the impact of the ticket on our end user, or on our customer, because of course at that time they have a certain disruption or they have a certain question that impacts their work as well. So the transaction cost includes these things as well. And in this case, if we take, we have 5,000 tickets per month and a certain 40% escalation to level 2 and 20% escalations to level 3. That means we have a total transaction costs per month, or a total ticket handling cost of $395,000 per month. Of course, you can do this exercise with your own data and using your own currency. Now let's say that we set up 30% self-help. And in effect, that means that we add a level 0 to our organization, and that level 0 is our customer portal. And on that portal, we can publish all kinds of knowledge if we set up the right practices. And of course, there's still a transaction cost at that level per ticket, which includes the cost of the portal, but also the cost of developing and maintaining the documentation and the articles that are on there. But effectively, we're moving those 5,000 tickets that we have at level 1 at our $15 per ticket area to a $5 per ticket area. And in this case, that means that, well, we have 5,000 tickets that arrive at our portal per month, and that 70% of those escalate to level 1. And now there's already some gains there because we're moving tickets from $15 to $5 per ticket. But the real value comes from level 2 and level 3, because of course, if you have fewer tickets at level 1, there's going to be fewer escalations to level 2 and level 3. And just by reducing the number of escalations, we're already freeing up 30% of our time at level 2 and level 3 for projects. But also, by implementing the self-help, we're also going to reduce our total transaction cost per month, our total ticket handling cost, by 24%. That means 24% more budget for projects. In this case, we're not even taking into account the shift left implementation, which is similar to self-help, but more focused on reducing the number of escalations. We're not taking into account the impact of reducing the onboarding time of newcomers, which self-help also helps do. And we're not taking into account all the other benefits that increase productivity and that come from self-help. So if you want to set up or improve the self-help in your organization, then you can go to our website, umbertree.consulting, and there you can book a free call where we look at your situation and we can present you with the actions you need to take to get the most out of self-help and be able to free those resources for projects and changes. Until then, my name is Hans Laats, and we look forward to helping you leverage your organization's knowledge to deliver more value more efficiently.